I hold it there, somebody might not, but I'm going to turn it on. As it turns it on, we'll hear a whistling sound. Now every time that pointer gets near that red bit, that whistle sounds. Why do you think that might be quite important?
Because it's getting low. Yeah, it's dangerous. Because they know that it's there.
That's right. That's exactly right. So when it gets in there, it means we've got 50 bar, which is about 5 minutes. But we always try and work on getting out of the building, or wherever we are, before we hear the whistle. Don't we? So it gives us a safety going. So we've got a little bit on our side.
Do you look at that all the time?
We don't, but what we do, we look at it before we go into a dangerous area, so we check that we've got how much air we've got, and there's about 190 bar in there, so that's probably about 25 minutes. So we see if it's working there, and then once we've gone into the area, we have another check, and we've been using it for a little while, just to make sure it's okay, and then we tend to check it if we're going to go upstairs, or we might be going to go into a different area, we'll have another check, just to keep an eye on it all the time. Okay, and we check these every day as well, just to make sure they're working. Every morning, when the firefighters come into work, they'll check these sets just to make sure. We come in at 8 o'clock in the morning, but firefighters will come in tonight as well at 9 o'clock because we're changing our shift. And they'll come in and they'll make sure
You have to wait until the police.
Well, no, because we're at home, you see, at night time, so we're in the evenings. So I normally speak to Chris Barber, who's who's in charge of the other watch, tell him anything I need to tell him, and then they come in and make sure everything's ready to go in case they get a call. So, go on then, mate. Right, okay, in here, lots of technology these days, isn't there? Everything's really computerised and stuff. If we go into a really big building, and it's really smoky, but there might be lots of rooms and different corridors, so we don't get lost, we take a big piece of string with us. And we make sure we follow that piece of string, we tie it off, and when we get, well, we'd only do it if there's not a fire on. It's only if there's lots and lots of smoke. And then if we need to get to where the fire is maybe, or to some point, we've got to do some work, the next crews that are going in will clip to that piece of string, and then they'll follow it along.